The next time you fly your drone, try this. Switch into tripod mode or Cine mode and watch what happens. Your movements slow down, your shots instantly look smoother, and suddenly, even basic flying feels cinematic. It's one simple change, and it could completely transform the way your footage looks. Hey, this is Adam with UAV Coach. We help drone pilots fly safely, legally, and professionally. And today, we're talking about different techniques that separate shaky, average footage from the kind of shots that wow clients and get attention online. And best of all, it has nothing to do with buying more gear. So let's talk about what's actually happening when you use tripod or Cine mode. These modes don't just slow your drone down, they give you control. They soften every input, making your stick movements less reactive and more fluid. That means fewer jerks, smoother pans, and better chances of nailing a cinematic shot on the first try. It's especially helpful if you're just starting out or feeling a little nervous behind the sticks. Most drones have this built into the controller or the app. Now, if you want even finer control, go into your controller settings and reduce your stick sensitivity. Specifically, look for settings like expo and yaw speed. Lowering these numbers slows down how aggressively the drone responds to your inputs. This is also one of the easiest upgrades you can make, and again, it does not cost anything. Next, let's talk about frame rates, because the one you choose has a big impact on how your footage feels. Most movies are shot at 24 frames per second. That's what gives them the natural motion blur and timeless cinematic look. It's a great default if you're aiming for that film style aesthetic. But 60 frames per second or even 120 frames per second can also be a good choice, especially if you want to slow your footage down in post-production. Slowed down clips at higher frame rates can add drama, reveal detail, and give your shots a polished, professional feel. Just remember, whatever frame rate you use, double your shutter speed. So for 24 frames per second, that's around 1/50th of a second, and for 60 frames per second, go with a 1 and 1/22nd shutter speed. All right, this final tip might sound obvious, but it's extremely important, and that is to practice. Take just 5 to 10 minutes a day to practice slow, steady movements. You don't even need to take your drone up in the air. Just sit at your desk, hold the controller, and practice pushing the sticks in different directions. Try flying in a straight line while gradually tilting the gimbal up or down, or fly in a controlled orbit around a subject. You'll build not just the muscle memory for which direction to push the sticks, but also develop a feel for how gently and how quickly to move them for smooth, controlled shots. The truth is, cinematic footage doesn't come from expensive drones. It comes from good habits. Slowing down, being intentional, and making small adjustments that lead to smooth motion and beautiful shots. If you enjoyed these tips and want to learn more on how to capture breathtaking drone shots, check out our aerial photo and video course, linked below. We'd also love to know any other tips that you think are helpful when it comes to flying cinematically. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Until next time, blue skies and safe flying.